EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Jets and our home team. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go, Mike 50, Mike 50. You get what, me?
Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Now after the run by Bell, here's another 1st and 10. Darnold from the gun. It's caught. Smith. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Take 3. 2-18, jump. And lady, bravo.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Darnold. Anunwa's got it. Complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 38-yard line. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now on 2nd and 13. Darnold got an open man. It's Anunwa. And he'll get it down to the play to the 37.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a 4th down. They'll go for it with Bell. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Here's Darnold. Complete. Smith has it. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a 1st down. Now a 1st down carried by Bell. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. On 2nd down, it's Bell. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Le'Veon Bell. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Jets take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Bailey got the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Check four, check four. Kill. Neutral focus.
Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And nothing but daylight ahead. The 20, 10, touchdown. Nyheim Hines, his 14th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs, so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And this one complete to Smith. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. On 1st and 10, Darnold. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. A very solid gain of 27. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. On 2nd and 9, Darnold. And Anderson's got it. 22 yards there, a first down. Darnold now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. These two teams all tied after one. Darnold on 1st down. He's got Smith here. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Now Bell. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd down and goal. Darnold toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Dancing to his left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it. But how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open. Left him nowhere to go with the football. Had to absorb the sack.
Bailey's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak can have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They get 17 on that one, move the chains, first down Seahawks. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Let's get off the field. Rush in, rush in, rush in. 57 to Mike, 57 to Mike. 65, 65.
Go, let's go, let's go. Check 13. Check 13.
On first down, it's Hines. And he's got some space here. Past the 20. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Nyheim Hines with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead is now 14-10. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Check.
Protein spill.
Crunch.
On second down, it's Bell. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with third down coming up. They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process. They'll run on first down. It's Bell, and he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. On second down now, it's Bell, and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13. Now Darnold. Found this target, it's Anderson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one goes for 24 yards. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. From the 39, Darnold caught here by Bell. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. On first down, Bell. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. From the 29, Darnold. Open man is Robbie Anderson. The end result, 21 yards.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Pardon me, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that's scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5.
Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some.
Here's Hines. And they'll get him down up past the 15. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now it's Hines. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They run the counter. Hines. 8 more yards this time, coming off back-to-back first down pickups.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. On first down, Wilson trying to lay one up deep. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And touchdown! A big play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes it. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken very short. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Here we go. Blue down, blue down.
Now Miller on 1st and 10. Being chased out left. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. They run with Hines. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Check 43. Mike's 57. 57's Mike. Quit talking about it and bring it. Hey, watch edge, watch edge.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Wilson and the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. 53's the Mike. 53. Check 53. Go 14. Check. Mike, 53. Mike. What we got? Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. All day, dog. 40. Close. No. 40.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Flushed out right. And that is going to be incomplete. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And the Jets are going to get the football back. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. On 1st down, Darnold. Over the middle to Smith. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Bell. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. A 1st down throw, Darnold. That one complete to Anderson. A good pickup there, a 22. Darnold now 14 out of 17, 82%. And it's 1st and 10. Now Bell. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the 2nd score there.
Who do you want?
On 2nd down, it's Bell. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. To throw is Darnold. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. From 4 yards out, as his guys are back within a single score. Now Adam Gase has put a pair of fingers up in the air. His offense is going to go for 2. They'll try to run it in with Bell. And he's not going to get in as a try for 2 comes up empty. So they will be unable to cut this to a field goal as the differential remains 5. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do.
Good guys, 4 down, 4 down.
They run again with Hines. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, no gain, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 15.
It's now 3rd down and ball.
Fight, 315. 53 is the mark. Defense wins championships, baby. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Bang out, bang out. Bam, bam. Hey, 0-0-0. Check, 53.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. Oh, he'll try and throw it deep. He's got a man. Complete. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's #4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Alert, 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 alert.
This is Hines. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Let's go, let's go. Run left, run left. Number 53, Mike 53.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. That last play, though, not indicative of the night he's had running the football.
No, you're exactly right about that, because all through this evening, it's been their night, hasn't it? One play here, they get it against them. I wouldn't worry about that very much at all. Just continue to do what they've been doing.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll run forward with Hines, and he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out, and the Jets are going to get the football back.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Now it's Darnold. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Throwing on 2nd and long. Darnold. And his throw is going to be incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free.
And that incompletion was caused by the defense. I think they were trying to get one into the middle of the field, trying to find a receiver there. But they were in zone defense. And what are the advantages of being in zone? Eyes and reaction. Eyes meaning all eyes are on the quarterback and able to react when he throws the football and rally to that spot. And that's exactly what happened there. Able to get there and knock it away.
A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Jets.
Darnold now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. This is Bell. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
From the 39, Darnold. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 27-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. Bell. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And they'll try the air now with Darnold. Throwing right, and that's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 12-yard line.
And the Jets, first down.
Hey, let's go. 50.
Mike 50. Hey, that's what I do.
Check 31. Check 31.
He's mine. He's mine. He's mine.
On 1st down, it's Darnold. He's got it. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They'll run it with Bell. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try and run it in with Bell. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They face a critical 3rd and goal now in a 1-score game. Here's White. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I know this is your spot, partner, so forgive me for jumping in, but there's no decision right here. They have to go for it in this situation. They're down on the scoreboard. How many other opportunities are you going to get?
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Le'Veon Bell. His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season, as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Darnold. And this is caught. And it's a 3-point game. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
This will be taken very short. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. On first down, it's Hines. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Well, as far as plays go, there's nothing to write home about on that one because that one gets some negative yardage. But if you do want to find a positive, he found a way to get out of bounds and stop the clock.
3 down, 3 down.
Check safety, check safety.
Hey, alert.
Back. 1, 64, 3, 36.
They'll keep it on the ground. Hines. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
50 seconds to Mike. 50 seconds to Mike. Bandit. Go. 50 seconds to Mike. Easy.
Throwing now is Wilson. And he'll find Hall. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. They got exactly what they wanted there. Out route, catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
And I have to criticize defense here because you know the situation. You want to keep them inbounds and have the clock run. So I'm sitting on the outside portion of the field and not letting them throw an out route. Throw anything inside and I'll make the tackle. An out route? That's not the way you're supposed to play it.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. It's Hines, and he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Wilson going to fake the give and keep it himself. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Watch the shot.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. 14.
He's back to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps and allowing him to run with him stride for stride.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Sets up 4th down.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Alert. 50 seconds to Mike.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hall. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. Well, partner, still a head-scratcher to me how this one ended, down 3. I just thought, no matter the situation. And they'll get another.